The audacity to be so immersed in our culture, love our men, want love the black.
The boldness to be so submerged in our way of life. Love our men need love the dark kids glad for it, yet can stay there and call an individual of color, not simply a person of color, a monkey make monkeys, apparently. We're in for one more exciting episode of Big Name Show. And this time the spotlight is solidly fixed on. In all honesty, Erica, Mena, and Flavor secure your safety belts on the grounds that the adoration and hip bounce universe is going to take us on an exciting ride that would amazing pretty much anyone, just like all mindful Erica Mena has as of late wound up at the focal point of consideration, all because of her warm squabble with Zest. And when I say warmed, I really mean this music. Yet here's where it gets really fascinating. Erica is presently pointing fingers at the whole love and hip jump establishment, blaming them for discoloring her standing for their own game. All of us are mindful that Erica, as of late, headed out in different directions from the establishment. Yet it was the latest episode that genuinely goaded her. They actually thought about restoring her unstable standoff with Zest. And presently Erica immovably accepts she's being utilized as a pawn in their misleading content game. She's not having any of it, lovely people. Now the copying question that is at the forefront of everybody's thoughts is Erica really considering legitimate activity? Prepare yourselves, since what might be said abouts to unfurl in this video will leave you totally dumbfounded. Keep close. Buy until the end, for the situation starts to get interesting. And the tea is served burning hot binds back to the shade of my skin. Causes me to seem like goodness the attacker, or whatever, since I'm of a hazier complexion they painted me now to be the irate person of color. Assuming you thought the Erica versus Flavor dramatization had arrived at its decision, reconsider, my companions. The show has returned thundering, and Erica is going all in. She's pointing fingers at Flavor VH1 and everybody in question in adoration and hip jump, blaming them for controlling her story and giving her a role as the antagonist in this serious account in the event that you've been hiding away. VH1 saw Erica out half a month back after a chaotic confrontation with Flavor that got tremendously revolting. Erica didn't mince her words, fleeing some harsh speech at Zest. Everything began on the grounds that Erica was profoundly irritated by Zest's cozy relationship with her ex Safaree Samuels. Erica and Safaree had a muddled separation, and seeing Zest and Safaree so friendly didn't agree with her. The dramatization heightened when Flavor became sick and Safaree communicated worry for her prosperity. This led Erica off, and she loaned free on Safaree. This quarrel even took a dull turn when Erica started criticizing Flavor. An expression of her comments at last arrived at Flavor herself, lighting an unpleasant competition between them. Amidst all of this warmed fight, their co-star Shekinah chose to play peacemaker. She organized a lunch meeting in the expectations that Erica and Zest could work through their issues during this plump down. Erica at last focused on the thing was annoying her. She conceded that it stung to see Safaree, her ex, thinking often more about Zest than about her, yet Zest wasn't going to let Erica free. That effectively she defied Erica, blaming her for utilizing her single-parent status to earn compassion. This allegation hit a nerve, and Erica's displeasure bubbled over angrily. She flipped the table, making it clear exactly the way in which, enraged, she was the principal lady that is left with two youngsters. I've been doing it for a long time. Yet the trades didn't end there. Zest kept on squeezing Erica's buttons, diving into an individual area by talking about Erica's child's issues. This pushed Erica as far as possible, inciting her to heave an especially cruel phrased Flavor, further powering the searing fight between these two characters. The aftermath for America's dangerous remark left fans smoldering, and they didn't keep down in communicating their shock. They hauled her through the mud, bringing up that this wasn't whenever she first had been blamed for offering racially heartless comments. A few fans were known as a disputable occurrence from 2015, which she purportedly utilized slanderous language towards an advertiser calling them dark broke monkeys and FM monkeys. Subsequent to dropping a club appearance, Yet Stand by There's More, she additionally confronted allegations of utilizing comparative slurs, coordinated at Johnny Burst. The public opinion appeared to be that it was about time for her to confront ramifications for her activities. The kickback was tangible, and as it should be, fans requested responsibility, and it in the end prompted her being cut out from the Adoration and Hip Bounce establishment. In a proclamation, the establishment clarified that they were not avoiding troublesome discussions, and they featured the effect of Erica Mena's comments on the show's last episode of the time they declared her quick expulsion from the following time of affection and Hip Bounce. Atlanta Erica, experiencing the intensity, gave her own assertion, communicating profound lament for her unfeeling remarks, and offering an unassuming expression of remorse to anybody she had harmed or insulted. She conceded that her selection of words was off base and assumed total ownership for her activities. She promised to pay attention to those impacted and pursue setting things straight. Yet the story doesn't end there. Erica additionally guaranteed that her words focused on flavor were not racially persuaded. She stressed her way of life as a lady of variety and a mother of two dark youngsters, stating that her utilization of the word was not racially determined anyway. She recognized the gravity of her words and communicated a pledge to utilizing her foundation to advance inclusivity and uniformity. A few fans are bringing up that despite the fact that Erica Mena put out a conciliatory sentiment, Flavor didn't communicate any regret for carrying their kid into the conversation. Truth be told, one fan left a remark asking, "Did she apologize to you for raising your kid?" Shockingly, Erica Mena answered by saying she won't ever have the guts. Tragically, well, it seemed like the show had settled down. After that, yet things erupted again a couple of days prior, when Love and Hip Bounce dropped a sensation by reporting a unique episode devoted to examining the Flavor and Erica episode. They made the declaration through Jay's World blog, expressing that affection and Hip Bounce Atlanta prejudice colorism, and the awkward truth would air after the most recent Love and Hip Jump finale. This extraordinary episode would highlight Zest Yandy Muscle, Head Sketchy Sierra, Amy, and Rashida, who might dig into Erica Hazard terminating, and their own encounters with prejudice. Fans had blended sentiments about this proclamation, and some found it to some degree crafty, given that it had been a long time since the episode, and the organization hadn't put out a conciliatory sentiment for broadcasting the disagreeable scene. Besides, there had been no censures or authorizes against Erica until fans voiced their shock and started scrutinizing the organization. Thus, a few watchers accept that this unique episode was just a performative endeavor to hide any hint of failure. The episode ultimately circulated, and Flavor kicked things not quite right by declaring that individuals saw her as the attacker due to her hazier complexion. She continued to state that she acknowledges liability regarding how her words had incited Erica, yet she contended that Erica had gone excessively far by utilizing that specific word. "It pained me now to be the furious person of color. I can take full responsibility for coming for her." Nurturing her answer might have been 1,000,000 different words. To be fair, there is a legitimacy to her point. Erica might have communicated her resentment towards Flavor without depending on such hostile language. So Flavor had an admirable statement in such manner. Anyway, Erica Mena had an altogether alternate point of view regarding this situation. She saw it